Everybody needs love, real love, the love of God. Whether you're single, dating, married, or you need some clarity in your relationships, Heart Drops is for you. Join me every week for fresh episodes that will improve your relationships and your society. Hi guys, welcome to this interesting episode of Hard Drops with Sales. It's interesting because I will be answering relationship FAQs, frequently asked questions. You guys, these questions are mighty. Because I can do all things through Christ who has strengthened me for this podcast. It is well. These are powerful questions. In fact, the first question here, the Lord is my strength. Big shout out to Spotify. Thank you for this collaboration. I love you. Thank you for loving me. Hmm. Let me just say before I start any of these questions that if I don't answer this question the way you like it, it's okay. It's not a problem. We don't have to fight. I am answering these questions based on my wisdom, my experience, my expertise. My bad. Based on the wisdom of God in me, my experience, and my expertise as a counselor. Let's not fight because I will win anyways. But okay, the first question here, it's quite interesting. He says, because he says, my wife denies me of sex whenever we have arguments. What should I do? My brother, first of all, I commend your patience, sir. God bless you. God bless you for being patient. Because this one you're asking what should you do, that means you've not done anything. So it's good. It's good. God bless you. I just think there's an underlying issue in the marriage. What's going on? Because you didn't give us details, but what's going on? Why is she denying you? Is she upset? Did you have an argument? Is it an hormonal thing for her? How long has it? Is this like a once in a while thing? Or okay, sorry, argument, Abby. So what is she angry about? Is it something that you are still doing? Because I'm not exposing what she did, though. But if the issue is still there, if there's no journey to recovery or to say, okay, we are doing better, we are getting progress on this, the issue is still an issue, right? What she did is not right. I'm not saying what she did is right. I'm saying that if there's an underlying issue, if she's complaining about something that you are doing, or she's giving you feedback on something that you are doing, let's start working. I say let's. Please, you guys should start working on it. I'm not a member of your marriage. My bad. Start working on it, right? And now to the sister. Auntie, why? Why, ma? You're not a what's that word? You're not representing the women well. Please, please and please. Even if you're angry, you can still be loving. You can still be kind. You can still show your husband love. I don't like that school of thought that says that sex is a duty in marriage. Whether you feel like it or not, you must have sex. Please, I don't agree. I do not agree. It should not be a duty. It should not feel like a duty. And let me just do it, even though I'm not happy. What you should work on is your mind to say, okay, you know what? Even when I'm not in the mood, I can still love my husband. This is one way of loving him. Don't see it as housework. Don't see it as a job that you have to do. See it as I am showing my husband love. I'm showing my wife love because they need it. I don't like that title of sex is a duty in marriage. It's somehow, please. So, auntie, please, change your ways. You can communicate your displeasure or your anger without withholding sex from him. It is a biological. I don't understand it personally, but for men, it is their need. They need it. Please. The same way you need affection, you need reassurance, you need security. Your husband needs sex. Please and please. That is not Christ-like. Don't do it again. And I just want to also encourage both parties to say, um, don't allow a third party into your marriage. A third party now can be a friend, it can be a parent, it can be a sibling, and it can even be pornography. Don't allow it. Don't give devil chance, not give him a chance. Because once there's a loophole, he can just like enter that crack and destroy the marriage. The devil is not happy about happy marriages. He's not excited about it because this is one way that God, propagates his kingdom and his existence here on earth. His reach here on earth, Father. So don't give devil chance, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So love is kind even when you're upset. Love can be, you can be loving even when you're angry. So I don't like what you did. But when you need sex, you will get it because I love you. Not because it is a duty, but because you love. Did you marry the man that you don't love? That's all I have to say concerning that. The second question here is it right for a Christian woman to date or marry a Muslim man? No. That's my simple answer. My simple answer is no. Let me expand on that answer. Mhm. You believe in Jesus, you are a Christian. He's a Muslim. He believes in Allah, right? You don't believe in the same God. And I preach this when it comes to marriage, there must be unity of faith. There must be oneness in your home. I know you will come with examples. You have one auntie, you have one cousin, you know one woman, and it's working well for her. Great. It's working well for her. Doesn't mean it will work well for you. And your perception of what you see as working well might not be working well in real life. So please, don't judge your life by what you see somebody portraying. You see celebrity marriages too. They are so in love. Oh my God, it's so this, it's so that. 6 months later, yam pepper scatter, scatter. And we now hear the real truth. I'm just saying you can't see what is really going on in marriages. The simple answer is no. You don't believe the same things. And there must be oneness of faith, unity in that home for everybody to move in the same direction. You can't go this way and you can't go this way. Let me also say that now, marrying within Christianity, it's still not every Christian you can marry. Do you know that there are some Christians that believe in Jesus plus something? If it's not Jesus alone, it's not for you. Both of you believe in Jesus alone, not Jesus and there's one prophet that is giving you water and giving you oil and giving you leaf that you put in your mouth every morning and you incant Sam Kiniko on top of it. When I say unity of vision, like you believe the same thing, you both believe in the same Jesus, not Jesus and circumcision, Jesus and this, Jesus and that, Jesus and Jesus alone. He is saying enough. You've not exhausted him. I say I did something. Let's move on. Hey, my God. Where did we see these questions? Number 3. I found out my partner is gay after marriage. I am conflicted about how to handle it. What should I do? My sister, let me assume sister. And if it's my brother too, receive it. But just, what should you do? What can you do really? Is it really up to you? No. It's up to that person. What are they doing? What are they saying about it? Now, you found out. That means they didn't tell you. You found out. You stumbled upon the information. Okay. Now that we both know that you are gay, sir, what are we doing moving forward? Do you want us to continue this marriage? Are you going to... Is well. Do you need therapy? Do we need to talk to a sexual therapy, a sex therapy? Do we need to do counseling? What do we need to do? See, if both of you are willing to repair the damage or a strain in the relationship, in the marriage, it is very good. That means you will make progress. But if you are the only one thinking of solution, if you are the only one who sees it as a problem, that problem will not end. Like he will just say, okay, I've heard, I won't do it again. Next week he's back. Next month he's back. If it's something he's struggling with, like an addiction or like a perversion that he's struggling with, he doesn't want to do it, but he just finds himself with that appetite. Then both of you should get help together. Encourage him. Go with him to the counselor. Go with him to the sex therapist. Go with him to church, to the therapist. Whoever is counseling you or helping you get the help that you need. Go together. That's how you can be a loving and supportive spouse. But if he's unwilling, if he doesn't see it as a problem, if he's saying, hey, I'm not the only one, other people are doing it. My sister, so what I would pray for you is that you would find the right man for you, because that's not the man for you. The next question here is it right to have sex during fasting? Oh, yes. What do you mean? Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Oh, Abi, you people don't, when you are fasting, you don't have sex. So I don't mean when you are fasting, like, okay, let me explain very well. We agree to fast as a as husband and wife, we want to fast, or maybe it's just me, I want to fast. I tell my husband, babe, I'm fasting for so and so number of days. This is why I'm fasting, or whatever. I just communicate that I'm fasting to him. Now, when I break my fast by 6 or by 3 or whenever, please, let's get it on. I think you get what I'm saying now. It does not affect anything. But while I'm fasting, because the idea of fasting is to abstain from pleasure, whether it is your food, whether it is your phone, whether it is whatever, when you really need to, fasting calls for solitude. It calls for, just to like take out the noise, reduce the chatter around you. So you need to quiet down. So that means that during the hours that you are fasting, please no sex, because which energy will you even use to continue the fast, right? But when you break your fast, please break the bed. Glory. Let's move on. Number 5, is it right to talk about your exes to your present partner, or to compare an ex with the current partner during arguments? Let me read it again. Is it right to talk about your ex to your present partner? It depends. What are we talking about? Are we is there something that maybe came up to say, for example, if we're talking about our past relationships, something just comes up, just random gist, and I'm talking about an ex and what happened in that relationship, that is not a problem. Now, the second part of your question is the problem. Comparing your ex with your current partner during arguments, that one is a problem. Your ex can come up in conversations. Maybe you are even still friends with them. They can come up in conversations, not a problem. But now comparing your ex with your current partner, of course not. That one is not right. When you chose this partner, nobody forced you. You entered this relationship of your own free will. Nobody forced you. If anybody's forcing you into a relationship, it's not a right relationship, but topic for another day. So you entered with your full mind, with your full lakai intact. Why are you comparing your current partner to your ex because of an argument? If you don't love all of them, leave them alone. You love them in spite of their flaws. When we are having arguments, this is what you did that I don't like. There is no need for you to now call your ex's name. And my ex does not behave like this, so they used to do like this, they treated me better than this. Why did you leave the ex? Let's start with that. Let's ask you, my brother, my sister, if your ex is so great and you're comparing your current partner with them, why did you leave? Why didn't you stay there? Why didn't you tabernacle with them? Why are you not married with children? What's going on? Hmm? Mind yourself. Even when you're having arguments, don't compare your partner with anybody, whether an ex, whether somebody you know now. Imagine comparing your partner with an online husband, like a celebrity. Do you know what's going on in that marriage? And then your combination is different from their combination. Their marriage is beautiful because they're making it work. You're tearing your partner down and you want to compare your partner with that. Mind yourself. The next question here is, how do I handle my in-laws if they are always trying to how do I handle my in-laws if they are always trying to interfere in my marriage? It's not for you to handle. If your in-laws are stressing you in any way, if they're giving you problems, they're not giving you peace of mind in your marriage, that is your partner's responsibility. If my mother-in-law has an issue with me and she's fighting me, I will apologize to her. But if it is becoming an issue where she's not accepting my apology or she's insisting on something, I'm giving an example, please, she's a great woman. But if for any reason things are like that, it's my husband that will send to her, talk to your mother. I've done my best as a daughter to her. I have apologized. I don't know why this is still a recurring issue. Help me talk to your mother. That is your partner's responsibility because they brought you into their family. Personally, let me say it. When we were getting married, I gave my husband some 411, like before they call it 411, about some of my family members. This person, this is how he is. This woman, this is how she is. Know how you will relate with them. I prepped him and he did the same for me. And that is how we should be. You know you have an uncle that is said is not correct. Warn your partner. When you get to our family house, this uncle, he likes kneeling down. Kneel down for him. So that it does not become an issue that your wife, that your brother, she does not even have respect. She does not greet. Prep her ahead. This my uncle, he has wahala. This my auntie, her own is too much. She can talk from now to tomorrow. You just be nodding your head. Prep them to avoid stories that touch. Now, if there's an issue, your in-law is now stressing, the in-law is stressing the wife or the husband. It shouldn't be. You should be your spouse's protection. When your mom or your dad or your sibling say something wrong, to your partner or about your partner, correct them. Don't laugh and say they're just joking. They're not joking. You chose that spouse, you chose them. So why would you open them to ridicule and open them to shame? You chose that person. Respect them, honor them, protect them, whether male or female. Don't leave your partner to public gist and they are whispering about her and you know they're insulting her and you know, then you don't love her. Change your ways. Change your ways. So it's not for you to handle. If you are in the wrong, apologize, mend your ways. But in a case where the person is just being troublesome or just trying to pick at you, maybe they don't like you for their brother and they are just trying to look for fault in you. That one is not your concern. Your brother should go and convince them why you are his choice, not for you to come and to become a slave because his sisters are not accepting you. That is not your work. The brother who brought you into the family should convince them why you are the one for him and why he's choosing you. Glory. Okay. The next question here is, how do I handle jealousy so that it does not damage my relationship? I like this question. It shows that you are moving towards you're moving in the right direction. So how do you handle jealousy? How do you handle yourself? How do you handle negative emotions generally? Whether it is anger, whether it is envy. I've talked about envy before on this podcast where I was saying if you find yourself envious of your friend, you should talk to God about it. Begin to pray for them. You cannot really be wishing evil on somebody that you are genuinely praying for because the prayer is coming from a place of love. So if you find yourself being jealous in your relationship, maybe the opposite sex or just people around them are taking their time more than you feel they should be giving you time, be very honest. It can be that you have unrealistic expectations of your partner. Be honest. Sometimes what we call jealousy is is just disguised as neediness. You want your partner to be everything to you. You want them to spend their every waking moment with you. So when they go to work or they're trying to sustain another relationship, it's a problem. So check yourself first. Are you the one who is being too needy? Are you the one who is depending too much on that person in the relationship? Because this is the beauty of life. You don't have only one person. God gave you your partner, He gave you other friends. All this, I only have my partner, I don't really have friends. You are damaging your relationship because you are putting all your emotional needs and wants, all that burden on only your partner. He's just a human being. He will quench under the weight of that need. So have your partner, have your husband, have your wife, but have other friends so that the love can go round. You're not putting all your needs and all that burden on only one person. It is very, very important. Please, please. Now we've dealt with the first part that it is maybe just a you problem, which you can change. Now, if it is that the partner is actually, uh, how will I say it now, sharing their time, their resources with other people and neglecting you, you bring it up with them. So another thing to think about or to consider is that it might be coming from a place of insecurity. So if you are the one who is not secure in yourself, even when your partner is just existing, just being a human being, it will be a problem for you. Your partner is allowed to have hobbies, allowed to have people as friends allowed to have relationships that don't involve you. So I put up this video a couple of months ago talking about supporting your partner's hobbies even when they don't include you. And it was mostly ladies that I noticed in the comment section who were saying they're finding it hard to allow their partners have hobbies that they cannot do, like playing games or going to play football or tennis or whatever game it is. They always want to be there. That one is a you problem. That is insecurity. You should be able to enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, enjoy your own company without your partner being there. And your partner should also have that liberty to enjoy other things that don't involve you. So why are you really jealous? Is it because you are insecure? Is it because you are lonely? Is it because you are afraid of being alone? Is it because there is fear in your heart? That one is between you and God. Allow God heal your heart so that you can enjoy your relationship. Your partner will have other people in their lives, siblings, friends, colleagues, people around them. And you should have the same. You should have the same too. Don't let anybody camp the other person. We are all free to live and 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 enjoy life. Amen. Amen. The next question here is: should I forgive a cheating partner? It depends. Oh, it depends. Hmm. You that That person is your own partner, right? So you know when this is a habit, you know when it was genuinely a mistake. When it is genuinely a mistake, you forgive and you seek repair. Don't forgive and just move on and say, let's continue. No. When you forgive that person, now you need to talk to, you need to be accountable to somebody. What was that thing that made you vulnerable? Why were you so available to that person to the point where it led to cheating, whether emotional cheating, sexual cheating, what other kind of cheating is there? Other cheating generally. What is it that that gave you up to that person? Is it closeness? Let's deal with it. Is it were you maybe shy or oh no, not shy. Were you afraid to confide in me? You now went to confide in somebody else. Then from there you started talking, and then from communication, it now led to a physical or an intimate relationship. Let us know how it started. At what point did you let your guard down for you that this person had access to you to the point where they took up space in your heart that it started to threaten your relationship or your marriage? So in that case, you seek repair. You forgive, you seek repair. And when you forgive, my sister, my brother, please try not to bring it up again. And I know it is hard, but this is why I say you should seek repair. Because when you have dealt with it honestly, thoroughly, you go to a counselor, you go to a trusted mentor or somebody you are accountable to in your relationship, and you talk to the person, my girlfriend did this, my wife did this, my husband did this. They can help you with the wisdom of God, help you to close that gap that was open in the first place, and it will not happen again. Now, you that you cheated and they are forgiving you, you to put your head in one place. Now you need to be more vulnerable, more open, more accountable. Babe, I'm going to so and so place with so and so person because I've forgiven you, but every time you leave the house, my mind is playing tricks on me. I'm getting this thought of what if he has gone again? What if she has gone again? So you to help me, babe. Oh, as I'm leaving office now, I'm in traffic. Babe, oh, as I've left the shopping mall now, I'm on my way. I met so and so person. This is my friend. I'm in their house. Communicate, help your partner to forget. Because if the thought keeps reoccurring, they will find it hard to trust you again. So you too, when you don't just say trust me, you prove yourself to be trustworthy. Be open, be accountable more than you were before. Because this thing, see, it thrives in secrecy. The more you keep it a secret, the deeper the relationship gets. I mean, the affair or the cheating relationship now. So open up. Don't leave that gap again for an outsider to come and interfere in your relationship. Now, the person that you know that this is an appetite problem, that's how you do. It's not about a mistake. It's not about a crack in the wall. This one, he intentionally went out. It is an habit. Is it a habit or an habit? It is a repeated action. He does not stay in one place. Her eye does not stay in one place. She's always moving from pillar to post, looking for what not lost. That one now, you remove yourself. Remove yourself. And in a case where it is marriage, you know what? Don't take my word for it. Go and talk to your own counselor, please. Please, I cannot answer questions on the internet. Ehen. So, should I forgive a cheating partner? It depends on the situation. The next question here is, how do I deal with sexual assault in my relationship? Sexual assault in your relationship, you come out first of the relationship. When you come out, then we now know, Abi, in my relationship, come out first. Whether it's a brother, whether it's a sister, come out first. When you now come out, you now say, okay, how do we move on? No? Are you going to change your ways? Are you going to, and don't just take back, don't just take I'm sorry. Ordinary I'm sorry. Let this person, let them be on that path of recovery or of healing. What are they? Sexual assault. There are different ways, but the one that's coming to my mind now is quite powerful. Me, personally, I will not stay. Personally, I come out, right? Because it just shows that you don't love me. It shows that you have underlying issues that you need to work on that are not, those issues are not my fault, right? So you fix yourself. Maybe when you fix yourself and you repair your ways, I would, of course, as a partner, I would support you on your journey, but I love myself more than I love you. And that is just the truth. My love for you will not come at my own detriment. So I choose myself. I would step back. Then as you're finding healing, and I also pray because it might be might just be lifing, right? It might just be a hurdle that we need to cross in our relationship. And it might be a sign for me to come out, to pack my bags and get out. So please, I sorry. I'm answering this question. This person that is sexually assaulting you, are they sorry? Are they repentant? When I say sorry, it's not just to cry and say, I'm sorry, I'll do it again. I don't know what came over me. You know what came over you. You know, right? But what are they doing about it? Are they even taking responsibility? Are they justifying their actions to say, you too, is it that caused it? Is what you wore? Is how you were? If it's that, God give you wisdom to know what to do. But I've answered it to the best of my ability. Um, okay. So the last question here is: I am 36, single, and I'm 36, single, and feeling pressure to get married. I've struggled to build a successful relationship, and it's becoming depressing. I don't want to be alone. Any advice? It's becoming depressing. So your relationship, okay, so the loneliness, the fact that you're still single at 36, I'm going to assume a woman asked this question. So I would answer like I'm talking to a woman. But if it's a man too, just edit the pronouns, right? My sister age is nothing. But see the people that are pressuring you, the worst, no, the best they have to offer you when that relationship comes crashing down is sorry, is a yeah, or I will pray for you. That is the best that they can offer you. They will not be there to suffer the consequences of a wrong choice in a relationship. No matter how old you are, whether you are 36, 46, 56. First of all, if you're not ready for a relationship, you're not ready. It is not about your age. It is about your mind and your willingness to give and to serve in a relationship. So you are currently like you said now, you are in a relationship, right? But it is deep and it's becoming depressing. Talk to your partner about it. So 36 is not, being old does not mean it's time to get married. It has nothing to do with your age. There are people who are in their 20s and have fabulous marriages, people who are in their 40s and they're struggling in their marriage, be marriages. So it's not by your age, right? Live your life, enjoy your life. Now that you're single, enjoy your life. Marriage is a call to responsibility. Your time is no longer your time. Your resources are no longer your personal resources. You have to share your life literally with this person. So let it be somebody that you are very sure can be a good partner to you. Whether you're 36 or you're 38, it does not matter. It does not matter. Your age has nothing to do with the success of your marriage or of your relationship. It does not, it does not mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. And if you allow society or your age to pressure you, you're going to make a wrong decision. So currently, if you're enjoying your current relationship that you are in, continue to enjoy it. When it is the right time, you would proceed to marriage. But if you allow the pressure get to you, first of all, you can send this good person away. And even if if person is not good enough for you, you still need time to find out. So take your time. Don't let there's no late comer to marriage you. I hope you know that in scriptures, there's no way that there was an age bracket for getting married. Man, husbands love your wife. Wife respects your husband. There is no part that says, so when you want to get to 25 now, you must marry or else God will be angry with you. No, there is no way. If God is not condemning you, is not pressuring you, don't pressure yourself. Don't hold the highest opinion you should have or you should hold daily is the opinion of God. And if he's not pressuring you, if he's not hounding you, putting hand on your throat to marry, nobody has the right to. Their opinions do not matter in the grand scheme of things. Are you happy? Yes. Carry on. If you genuinely seek or desire marriage, pray to God about it and He will make it happen for you. Because if you enter sharp, sharp, you will come out sharp, sharp. If you enter a wrong relationship or marriage, you will come out eventually. Everybody will not laugh at you and say, even though she married late, she still had problems. That's not what you want. That's not what is good. And God's thoughts of you towards you are good and not of evil. Don't let the evil thoughts of society come to pass over your life. Yeah, so I've answered the 10 questions, 10 relationship frequently asked questions. If you have more questions for me, please write them down in the comment section. Or just let me know what you think. You can send me a DM, but preferably write the comments. Write it in the comment section. If it's very personal, very private, then you can send me a DM and I will do my best to answer the questions. So thank you for watching today. Thank you for listening today. And I'll see you next week. Bye.
Everybody needs love, real love, the love of God. Whether you're single, dating, married, or you need some clarity in your relationships, Heart Drops is for you. Join me every week for fresh episodes that will improve your relationships and your society.